I'm not a professional detailer and nobody would ever confuse me as one. But I do spend a lot of time detailing my own cars. I just spent a bunch of time on this car. But my detailing tools and chemicals are all over the place. Like here, and over there, and well, everywhere. I'd consider getting a toolbox to put it all in, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense because toolbox drawers aren't tall enough. Then I started looking at carts, and I almost bought a Rubbermaid cart to do it, but then I saw the Adams Premium Detail cart. I actually saw it at Carlisle at the Adams booth. Then lo and behold, Prime Day happened and they had it on super special, and it was actually cheaper than a Rubbermaid cart. So I picked one up. Here's how it comes, and we're gonna put it together and then I'll show it to you. Oh, it's a box in a box. Let's try this again. All right, let's see what we got here. Looks like we got 3 trays to assemble here. Here's our directions. Looks pretty straightforward to put together. Definitely gonna need a razor blade to cut through all this clear tape that's just on everything. Okay, here is everything out of the bags. These 2 trays look identical, but one of them has inserts screw the wheels into, and the other one doesn't have any. So this is our bottom shelf, and we are going to take these and just screw these in. Now, this wheel has a brake on it. This wheel does not. We put the 2 without the brake at one end, and the 2 with brakes at the other end, like this. Then we'll just screw these into place, and there should be a wrench in the little bag over there that we'll use to tighten these down. You can just spin this in. Here's the wrench. It'll work, but if you've got your own wrench, you might want to use that instead. All right, all 4 of them are tight now. Then you want to just grab 4 of these. These should only fit one way, but basically make sure that this one's at the top. Next up, we're going to use the little screwdriver that came with it to put screws right into these holes right here. And it just goes in, and then you're just going to screw them down. You could use their screwdriver, or you could do what I'm going to do and cheat and use one of my own screwdrivers. Just remember though, it's soft plastic, so you could easily strip it. So just, if you're going to use like an electric screw gun or something, take it right down and then stop. Don't try and go ultra tight on it, because you're just going to strip it because it's just plastic. So 9:30 seconds. Now we're just going to take this one and drop it on top. All right, with this on, you can see there is a screw hole all the way down there at the bottom, and we're going to put a screw down into each one of those. Fortunately, the little screwdriver that came with it is magnetic. I'm just going to use my tools for this. So now we put the next 4 supports in, and just like the first 4, there are 4 screws that need to go in here and here, here, and here. So we'll just knock these out. So now we're installing the top, and I don't know if it really matters. It probably doesn't, but according to the directions, the side with the cutouts is installed like this. So your cutouts, with your cutouts in the front, your wheels with the brakes on it would be to the left. And again, these are just like the last ones. You've got some screw holes down here. So you want to put your screws down in each one of these. Then we're putting these on, and well, they have the same kind of screw holes. All right, if your fingers are small enough, and mine are barely small enough, you can get that started in that hole. Just like that. And then finally our handles go on, and they just go straight down. And then our screws are going to go straight down there. You'll definitely have to use a screwdriver with these, no nut driver. And then we do have 4 of these plugs, and they go right in there like that. Now these cutouts are one of the things I really liked about this cart. I mean, sure, you can cut out the side of a Rubbermaid cart, but these are already cut out for you. And this has a little bit taller side than a Rubbermaid cart would have. And of course, this is where you hang your polishers. here's our completed cart. It did not take long to put together at all. Let me throw some stuff on it. Well, here's the cart with a bunch of stuff on it. Yeah, it doesn't look very organized, but for me, that's a whole lot better than it was. I really like the cart. I think it's going to work out well for me. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll see y'all down the road.